Long ago, in a windswept village perched on the edge of the world, dragons were not the stuff of myths. They were fire-breathing nightmares. The village of Berk stood defiant, its Viking inhabitants hardened by years of battle against the creatures that swooped from the skies to steal livestock and destroy homes. Dragons were enemies. That was the only truth young Hiccup Horrendous Haddock III had ever known. But Hiccup was no warrior. He was the blacksmith's apprentice, clumsy and scrawny, with more brains than brawn. While others fought with axes, Hiccup crafted gadgets. One night during a raid, he used one to shoot down a dragon, one no one had ever seen before. A night fury, sleek as shadow and faster than lightning. No one believed him. So he went into the woods alone to find the downed creature. There, caught in a net, was the dragon. But instead of killing it, Hiccup looked into its wide, intelligent eyes and did something no Viking ever had. He set it free. In the days that followed, Hiccup returned again and again. He discovered the dragon couldn't fly properly with an injured tail. Slowly, gently, he built a new tail fin. As he worked, he learned. The dragon, whom he named Toothless, was not a mindless beast. He was curious, playful, even affectionate. They became inseparable, flying together across skies once divided by war. But in the village, Hiccup's bond with a dragon would be seen as betrayal. He hid it, all while being forced to train in the dragon-fighting arena. But instead of fighting, Hiccup used what he learned from Toothless to calm the beasts. He stood out, confusing his peers, earning the attention of Astrid, a fierce warrior in training. Eventually, Astrid uncovered Hiccup's secret, but when she met Toothless herself, her fear gave way to wonder. Together, the three of them discovered something terrifying. Dragons weren't stealing food for themselves. They were being forced to by a monstrous queen dragon, an enormous creature that ruled the others through fear. Hiccup knew the truth had to come out. He told his father, Stoic the Vast, Berk's chief. But Stoic saw Toothless only as a weapon to lead them to the dragon's nest. It was a disaster. The queen awoke, furious and vast, scattering the Vikings like ants. Stoic's army was no match. But Hiccup returned, flying on Toothless, leading the charge. With Astrid and the other teens riding dragons they had tamed, they joined the fight. In the end, it was Hiccup's understanding and Toothless's loyalty that saved them all. Together, they defeated the queen, and Hiccup lost a leg in the process. He gained something greater. Dragons and humans, once enemies, now lived side by side. The skies above Berk were no longer filled with fire, but with joy and the beat of mighty wings. Hiccup and Toothless had bridged 1,000 years of fear with trust and friendship. From enemies to allies, humans and dragons became family, fighting together, growing together, flying free.